Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's Trail247 back with another video. We got these two videos. First one, when Foolio's killer wanted revenge after being shot in his manhood. We about to do this video now, right quick. Y'all like, comment, hit that sub button, man.
This same man who went on the run the longest amount of time was jumping online to talk shit to his ops, is laughing in the courtroom, and now they're saying he's too dumb for the death penalty. If you purchased Under Armour products in
Not gonna lie, too dumb for the death penalty is fucking insane, bro.
Signs when they leave him alone. This is a proud gang member. He is a walking billboard of 1200. It's indelibly imprinted all over his body, from the 1200 on the back of his neck and his upper traps, all over his body, with the members of 1200 who have been murdered or killed. Rashad Murphy, sending out the next day, was barely afternoon, and he's posting his motive in this murder, throwing props to Prosper and Junior, Get Back Day. They are the 187 babies.
My thing is, why post this on Instagram if you just really killed somebody? Like, if you really just murdered somebody, what the fuck possesses you to get on your phone and give the police evidence? Then when you be in the courtroom, you want to be looking all sap and serious and stone-faced and shit. Like, when you get in that cell, you ain't gonna be bawling your tears out. Like, come on, bro. What be wrong with you?
And we all remember what 187 stands for, right? The California statute for murder. You remember this slide, and you see Mr. Murphy. We saw still shots of Mr. Murphy there. He's throwing an upside
Can't believe
down
he
six
did that
and a bully down sign, and those videos that he was in with numerous other gang members, including WAPA and Spinabins. And then Mr. Chance up on the top left, an ATK member. Mr. Gathrights photo is in there only to show that he is associated to that gang and has allegiance to them. Again, you cannot consider it as an aggravating factor with him. Mr. Chance posts his motive right after the murder. Earlier than Rashad Murphy, we see Tilly, his good friend that was murdered just hours before the attempted murder on Charles Jones in October of 23, the murder that Mr. Chance's best friend and buddy, Sean Gathright, is connected to, and the evidence. And we see Mr. Chance sitting there in that back seat with a ghost over his mouth. Mr. Chance throwing 1,200 signs.
The fact that they got this much evidence just shows how much they didn't give a fuck, bro. They did not give a fuck, bro. So, don't give a fuck when you sitting in that cell for the rest of your life.
Mr. Chance with his bully down sign. You remember, Ms. Doherty made a great point in her closing statements. It's up in an area of his bedroom. First thing he'll see in the morning, last thing he'll see at night, in a place where a lot of people will put a crucifix or some other religious symbol. And we don't need to guess at Mr. Chance's motives. This is him speaking directly to other members.
I be quiet. I don't be saying shit because I know what's going on. Who fake it and who not. Who really contributed to the war and who didn't, man. Go.
Of his gang, ATK. Who's faking and who not? Who really contributed to the war? I can count on one hand who effing sliding and done killed shit and who don't. Or who didn't, boy. What the F? I'm talking about confirmed kills. Bitch, let's be for real. And he's speaking directly about his anger, if you remember the other slide, about nobody doing nothing about Tilly.
Now again, they're basically giving all of the motives that these young men, well, I don't know if Davion's young, but Sean's young and Isaiah's young, and the girl's young. The motive behind them killing Foolio. They're posting all their dead homies, everybody that Foolio was dissing. But Davion just takes shit to a whole nother level. Because as his co-defendants were found guilty, this man can just be seen laughing, going through pages of whatever
like
this
shit
is.
a joke.
And you know, as we all know, Sean cried when he was found guilty.
I can't believe this nigga
This
laughing,
one, Rashad looked shocked. Isaiah didn't really react at all. And you could just tell Davion is not all the way there, or he's just that committed to the gang. He's happy to throw away his life. Look at the comments. He's keeping it solid. Don't let them see you cry. He don't give one fuck. He laughing because it hurt, cried as soon as he got to that cell. We don't know that. But Davion is coming off as a cold killer. This is the same man that was in the interrogation room doing all the little signs that they were saying was basically acting out the murder that he committed. Now this guy right here is some mad scientist, doctor, whatever the fuck, and he's apparently the one responsible for
I ain't gonna lie, maybe they wouldn't even be locked up if Foolio didn't die. If Foolio just got shot or something like that, their ass probably would have got away with this shit.
Hiding whether or not Davion should be put to death based on his IQ and things that happened to him growing up. I don't really see how that has anything to do with the fact that he went and assassinated Foolio. But let's listen to what
like.
Yes, I did.
Approximately, was that in person?
It was face to face, correct?
Face to face. At the jail?
At the Hillsborough jail.
Okay. And approximately how many times did you meet with him face to face?
7 times.
And when you met with him those 7 times, was he cooperative?
He was always cooperative.
Did he do what you asked of him to do?
He performed every task. Never had any problems in terms of saying that he was tired or he didn't want to do it, or he said no. He was very cooperative.
All right, so very cooperative, understood everything you were saying, didn't tell you he was too tired. Fried that boy. That means he's fucking got enough common sense to know what the fuck he's got going on, right?
He know what he's
so
doing.
That means he knew how to travel from Jacksonville to Tampa to track a motherfucker at the club, to try to figure out what B&B and this and that and yada yada, and then get out of the car with a big old stick and pull up and then get away and brag about it.
Yeah.
Now, if he wasn't able to have a constructive conversation with you or form his words because he's just out of there, you know what I'm saying, smelling his own shit and in the cell and wilding out, then it's like, okay, yeah, he seems to need to go somewhere else. But if he can do all the basic things, then how are you gonna
say he's slide? Crazy?
And he was shackled, but even under those circumstances, he was cooperative, willing to talk. Never gave us a problem in terms of saying I'm too tired, I don't want to, he's quitting. That never happened.
This guy is the most boring person I've ever heard talk in my life. So I'm just gonna skip to the part where he talks about Davion basically being retarded.
Serena Bloomfield did some psychological testing. He was given the WISC for children, the Wexler Adult Intelligence Scale for children, and he obtained a full-scale IQ score of 81, 10th percentile, the low average range of intellectual functioning.
Tell us, maybe in layman's terms, what that means. What does that mean?
It's a low score. 100 is the average.
Damn.
81 is at the 10th percentile. If someone scores 100 on an IQ, that means that's 50 percentile of the population.
So basically, he's not mentally retarded, and he should be able to stand trial, right? That's basically what that means, right?
It's either better or worse. This is at the lower. In other words, 90% of the population is better, 10% is lower. Because of his low score.
Hey, imagine you in a courtroom for killing somebody and this motherfucker's up there saying 90% of the world is smarter than you, bro.
That
shit'll make me want to catch another one.
his low score across all academic areas, he then was entitled to be placed in a variety of different programs.
Tell us about some of those programs.
So he was eligible to be placed in exceptional student education, that's called ESE. He was diagnosed with attention deficit disorder.
Damn.
Combined.
They're talking about putting him in the slow classes. This is like the roast, the comedy roast of Davion Murphy.
They are literally roasting
That's
him.
ADHD, global academic delay, nonverbal learning disabilities, that's NVLD, and specific learning disabilities, that's SLD.
So basically, Davion was as slow as they come. And I mean, we all went to high school with kids like that just don't have any common fucking sense. I've been in prison and you see plenty of them. That's where they all end up. A whole bunch of grown-ass 30 and 40-year-old men acting like they're still 17, doing whatever the fuck they want. And what I don't agree with about what this guy is doing is this guy is like, look, he's too slow to get the death penalty, yada yada, as if we should show sympathy. But homie, you're not gonna be the one that gets put in a cell with Davion when he wants to start wilding out and doing all this extra shit. It ain't gonna be you. He's not gonna be your neighbor.
Mind.
He ain't gonna be in your neighborhood. He's gonna be on a prison block. And with the inmates that can function in society and do have some form of high IQs, they don't want to be around this motherfucker either. Now, I don't want to be that guy, but I don't know what type of lifestyle this man has lived. It seems like he's a academic scholar, whatever the fuck. And he's going to break down a point in time where Davion got shot and how traumatic this experience was and how it could have altered the chemistry within his brain to make him want get back, sir. That's what the fuck he wanted. Get back, sir. He's big 1200, sir. He didn't get shot and just get disabled. He been all the way retarded, and he clearly sought revenge and got it.
Yep.
January 11th of 2017. Anything of significance
Man,
on that day?
I really hope.
So he was.
I really hope all of y'all out there can understand that this is the saddest, dumbest shit ever, bro. It ain't nothing ever gonna come good from this shit, bro. Like, this shit is fucking crazy, bro. But y'all had a good one, man. I got another video on the Young Dolph shit coming after this.